Morning YouTube, Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Wednesday, May 14th, 2025. Street's getting a little bloody here. Okay, we've got gold down $69 to $3,179. Yep, we have a 31 handle on gold. And silver, yeah, definitely in the down party here. Down 80 cents to 32.08. Wow, that's a pretty big smackdown, and I haven't figured out why yet. We have the May futures to 32.42. So futures well ahead of spot at this moment. We have the gold silver ratio at 98.9, having been as low as under 98, and now pushing 99 with, let's see, it is still up, so silver falling a little bit more than gold this morning. The 10-year is at 4.495, higher for longer, in spite of Trump's request to bring down those interest rates, Mr. Powell. Okay, the dollar is weaker as well, down 0.26 to 100.669. Copper futures also selling off. I'm not sure what happened to the commodity rally. Down 2 cents to 4.70. In the economic calendar, nothing really today, just Fed head speakers. Tomorrow, Thursday, we'll have initial jobless claims and PPI, and that will move the market. But I think we're setting up for something dramatic today. I can't really quite tell what's going on yet. In the Fear Greed Index, we are at the upper end of the fear of the greed category. Boy, what a difference a week makes, huh? We are at 69 on the Fear Greed Index. Dow futures up 36, S&P futures up 10, Nasdaq futures up 46. I'm looking for a reversal in these markets. Something is off here. And Bitcoin is, yeah, a little canary in the coal mine here, down 311 to 103,947. Before we get on to the deals, we'll do the question of the day, but instead we'll do your answers to the question of the day. I asked yesterday, how far is your local coin shop? And this is kind of interesting. Some people say 17 minutes, 1 hour, 45 minutes, 13 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes. Let's see, 1 mile away. Let's see, 3-hour trip. Reefer Gill says, hey, I live in Montana. A much smaller LCS opened up 45 minutes away, but his trip is a 3-hour trip to get to the LCS. 30-minute trip. 3 great ones within a 10-minute trip. So there are people living in big cities that have lots of choices. And I hope if you do, you have checked them all out and found the best one for buying and the best one for selling. You know, usually they're not the same. Well, I can't say that, but often they're not the same. I mean, there's that LCS that's kind of the honey hole that has the vintage bars and the and the junk that's at a great price. And then there's the shop that, you know, pays a little bit more because maybe they have more turnover. Let's see, 1.5 miles, 10 to 15 mile trip, 26 minutes. Well, I think most people are, you know, in that 30-minute, under 30-minute range. Some people up to an hour, and then there are those of you that are hours and hours away. And that's got to be quite a challenge for you. Let's get on to the deals today. I know you're probably wondering what's for sale with these lower prices, right? Okay, a 1 gram gold is now 112 at silver.com. Uh-oh, sorry about that. Where'd I go? Ooh, I really blew it. New customer deal up at bullion.com is now 102.78. A 1/10 gold eagle is $3.58. I'm just going to do the eagles this morning. A 1/4 ounce gold eagle is $8.50 at Summit Metals. A 1/2 ounce gold eagle is $1,626 at Summit Metals. Some of you probably liking these lower prices. A 1 ounce gold eagle, $3,277 at Summit Metals. And of course, you guys can follow along at bestsilvergolddeals.com and click the links that I'm clicking here. Okay, we've got a gold buffalo, $3,357. Weren't those $3,500 a minute ago? That's over at Summit Metals. Moving on, we'll do the Krugerrand if you want a cheap all alternative to sovereign U.S. gold, 3,190 at bullion exchanges. And this drop just happened in the last 20-30 minutes. A Platinum Eagle new seller here is now 1,151 at bullion exchanges. Silver Eagles at bullion exchanges 36.35, and off quality are 35.50. I don't think they're dropping their prices on the off quality. A lot of demand for those, according to Brian at Vermilion. Let's keep going here to a Silver Maple. Silver Maple is 35.60 at bullion exchanges. A Kangaroo is 34.90 at bullion exchanges. A Milky Kangaroo is 33.98 at Hero Bullion. A Silver Britannia is 34.90. These are all BU here. At bullion exchanges. A Krugerrand is 35.12. How did that get in there? At Summit Metals, I'll have to look for something cheaper than that. Philharmonic is 34.90 at bullion exchanges. The Libertad is sold out that I showed you yesterday. The Star Privy Eagle this morning, and take note of this, guys, 42.81. Prices dropping on the Star Privy Eagle. I would not be buying a bunch of the Eagle Privy Eagle at $45. That has a 42 in its future, in my opinion. At Costco, well, these prices were good a minute ago, and now I think they'll probably drop again. You can get a silver bar at $3.59. They finally dropped the price of the silver bar, with prices coming down in silver now. And you want to use your 2% Executive Club rebate and a good 2% rebate credit card. Get that 4% less out the door. The Maple is $3,339 less 4%. And the Buffalo is $3,389 less 4%. Eagle, same price as the Buffalo, and the Rand bar is $3,339 at Costco, minus 4%. Get you a smoking deal near spot. But I think they'll drop those prices in a couple hours. Junk in the trunk, and that is going to be 23.65 times face at Hero. And if you look at my cheat sheet, 23.65 is about 33.35 melt, about $1.50 over melt right there. Okay, let's see how cheap the 10-ounce cast secondary bars are this morning. $3.38 this morning over at Pinehurst. And moving on to, maybe that 2-ounce coin came down a hair. The 2-ounce Canadian Golden Goose, not Golden Goose, unlimited mintage on that. A kilo, 1,068, best price we've seen in a while on a kilo. And is the Perth Mint kilo coin deal still up? 1,105, getting cheaper again. I don't know, maybe time to buy those again. Maybe we'll find them cheaper on eBay. And here we are on eBay. Let's go ahead and find some cheap Silver Eagles. People probably panicking about this big drop today. Ooh, we got Culls at 36.30, 35.30 out the door for Culls. Oh, for just a couple bucks more for BU. So that is definitely worth looking at. I'd get the BU at that price differential. We got a 2/20 random year backdate BU Silver Eagles, good seller, good feedback. 738 is going to put you under, what's that, about 37.30, 36.30, something like that out the door on the Silver Eagles. How about a bigger lot? Maybe we can get a better deal if you buy a whole bunch. 36.85, 35.85 out the door for that guy right there at bullion.com. That's a good seller. And if you're buying Eagles, that's not a bad price. Okay, let's keep going here to the rotation. Silver Maples are, we'll call that 902. What, the price didn't come down? Silver Britannias are $8.94. Tube of 25 Kangaroos are $8.90. Tube of 25 Krugerrands are $8.83. Let's go with $8.83. Go to my cheat sheet. And if you have that 3% rebate credit card, congrats to those of you picking up that PayPal credit card or the American Express Clear Blue Cash and check out through PayPal. You get 3% off, and then that'll put you out the door at about $34.60 on whatever I said was the cheapest there. You can check all these links on my website. Let's do junk in the trunk this morning, and we want to get $10 of nice looking coins here. Kennedy halves, not bad. Let's see, 224. Ooh, oh, 5. Want to go to this one right here. And that is a big seller, fair feedback, good enough. What are these? Benjis and Walkers. That looks okay, $10 face. Oh, and that's going to be 234. 23.4 times face, and that'd be 22.75 or so times face out the door. That's a good deal right there. Take that off his hands if you believe in junk. That's going to be pretty close to spot right there. Okay, maybe in a bigger lot we'll get even a better deal, but probably not better than that. 23, oh, the bigger lot is actually more expensive. Get the small lot this morning. Do yourself a favor. Okay, and cheapest kilo is going to be 1101. Drop your prices, Mr. Gorbachev. Okay, the vintage bar of the day is going to be, this is pretty darn cool. Now, you'd have to be a big believer in vintage silver bars and want not a collection, but a hoard of Oregon gold and silver vintage bar. These are beautiful old bars, and you get 10 of them for $4,000. And then take your 3% off, you would be at 3,900 for 120. You'd be 3,880 or so out the door. That's very neat. And he probably went to his LCS and tried to sell them, and they offered him $1 back a spot. But nice little bars. You could dump those on eBay over time. Maybe make 50 bucks a bar, or wait for silver to recover and make more. Let's do a large lot of 1 ounce rounds, 33.69, 32.69 out the door. Yeah, some of those lower prices we saw yesterday are looking high now, aren't they? Did they bring down the cowboy round? It's going to be about 34 out the door. Yeah, a little cheaper for that Scottsdale cowboy. And in a 20 lot tube, you're going to be at 33.75, 32.75 or something out the door using your 3% rebate. 100 ounce bar. Yeah, dump them, guys. You want to dump them. You don't want to hold silver, right? All you sellers out there, we want your silver, and we want lower prices, and we want lower premiums at the same time. And we may be getting that soon. This is a pretty big sell-off here. People losing faith in gold, and I'll tell you what, if it gets, it's cheap right now. It's at resistance. If it breaks resistance here, we could see $3,000 gold again. And silver, well, if the economy appears to be improving, silver will not take that ride. So we'll have to see if we get a divergence and a drop below 97 in the GSR. Here are some vintage 100 ounce bars, 33.89, top rated seller, and that'd be 32.89 out the door if you want to stack some weight right here. No, silver is not $35 anymore, and it looks like my red light was correct. Let's do gold. We'll do 1 gram gold as cheap as 116 minus 3%. 1/10 random gold as cheap as 344. Seems a little too cheap, doesn't it? Good seller, fair feedback, 344, 334 out the door for 1/10 fractional gold. If they're throwing out the babies with the bathwater, get the fractional over the full ounces. If you want sovereign, 347 here for a random sovereign. It looks like a circulated gold coin. Let's go up to a 1/4 ounce gold eagle. Yeah, you want to throw those away. Come on, guys, throw them away. We want them. 867, and it's going to be in cull condition. Let's go to 873 and get a nice one at bullion.com. 873 minus 25 bucks. It puts you at about 850 out the door for a 1/4 ounce gold eagle. Nice price. 1/2 ounce random gold is going to be as cheap as, let's get something we can, ooh, that's going to be out of stock. JM Bullion does not have real listings here. Let's see, let's get to the ugly head coins, get past them. I don't wish those on you guys. Here we go. We got some kangaroos. I've bought many of these over the years. 1694 minus 45 bucks would be about 1650. 3,300 melt with gold, and now struggling to hit 32, but not bad for a 1/2 ounce sovereign gold coin. I like the little kangaroos, and they sell pretty well. Okay, let's do a 1 ounce random gold. Let's find a Krugerrand or something really cheap here. It's got to be over 3,000, right? There we go. 1 ounce random gold, 31.90 from a one feedback seller. We're going to skip you. Let's go to not a double eagle. There's a Krugerrand from bullion.com. It's a BU Krugerrand, 32.87. Take $100 off. You're going to be at 31.87. You'll be at spot on a Krugerrand. And that's not bad if you have that 3% off. Okay, let's go on to something neater. Let's go to a Buffy, and a Buffy can be had for $33.89, $32.89 out the door. That'd be about $100 over spot. I don't know, maybe a Gold Eagle would be a better buy this morning. How about a Gold Eagle? There were some good deals yesterday on Gold Eagles for you guys that have some powder dry. And this is why you want powder dry. Okay, you can start, averaging back into the market here. Let's see, 1 ounce Gold Eagle, $32.99, about $3,200 out the door for that one. And with gold at... where are you, gold? At 31.82, you're $20 over spot on a Gold Eagle. Okay, there's lots of good choices here on gold. Click all these links. And I do appreciate it if you click my links here on my website. That keeps me going because eBay is a supporter of the network. Of the website. All right, and there's some stuff in my eBay store you may want, some other things you may need, and there's the Amex card, love it. There's the PayPal card, love it. Quicksilver card's pretty good too. But if you're only going to get one card, I'd get that PayPal card and pay it off right away. We had a cheap 3-ounce deal yesterday, and it is sold out. And this was only like you can only get 3 ounces at a time. But maybe something better will come up here. How about the completer coin? Is that on sale? Yeah, you can get that for $39 now. Do they have the 10-ounce completer? Should have sold them, I guess. Let's see. 10-ounce completer, silver. And no, that one is hard to find, so I'm glad I bought that one. That's kind of a tough one to find now. Let's see. Cowboy rounds over at Scottsdale are going to be... look at that, $37. You get that on eBay for $34. Why would you buy it here? But it's good to have a comparison, right? That's why I try to find the lowest price on the internet and then try to beat it on those eBay deals. The Odin bar is out of stock. Okay, let's keep going here and wrap this up. You got some buying to do, I think. Let's see, and here are the 3 coin shops on YouTube I highly recommend. You can support my work with subscriptions to bolden.com, cups of coffee, or you can join my membership channel if you want to get more access to me and you want to get other perks of the $4.99 a month membership channel. Thank you very much, members. I appreciate each and every one of you for tithing back to the channel. Okay, and yeah, here's just other good stuff you're going to want. Find out what they're saying in the chat room, and probably everybody's jaws on the drawer, on the floor. People picking up Walmart deals under spot. Here's some other stuff. What do we got here? Bullion exchanges. What is this? Always click the links, okay, in my website, and it's a safe website. I'm not selling your emails to anybody. You're welcome to it. I do it for you guys so you can talk to each other and share good deals. I don't know what the hell this is. Austrian Proclamation 3713. Must have a really low mintage for people to be interested in that thing. What is the mintage? 30,000. Yeah, 30,000. Not too bad. I don't know. Not too bad. Okay, and there you go. I'm going to wrap it up here. Give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm showing you here every single day. And send it to your friends. Share it with your friends or on social media if you want people to save money on gold and silver. We're one big club of stackers that want to get good deals, don't we? So that's what we're all about. Subscribe if you want to see more. Get over to the website. You can subscribe there as well, and from time to time I'll send out alerts there when I think the price is right and the premiums are low. And I thank you for watching. Okay, you guys have a wonderful day. Bye now.